I'm deaf and or muted. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. So happy 4th. Alright, so it's a good thing I got somebody here early, huh? All I had to do was activate the application. So, anywho, I'm up probably about 3 hours earlier than I wanted to be today, so ended up mistakenly dropping my phone on my alarm, so it ended up queuing up the wrong thing. So, anywho, I was singing along to the camp. Anyways, folks, this is early morning for me. So this used to be my work schedule time. So, but anywho, as I say it in the tweet, so I'm amazed I have this many viewers this early in the morning. So either some of y'all are stalking my Twitter or something or another. But nonetheless, thank you again for tuning in. We're going to continue on with where we left off last night. I did a little bit of tinkering just to see if I could find out if I could actually get that quest to actually run last night. But Oh, Kaizan, welcome. How am I doing? I am sleepy. I got woken up by an alarm and I couldn't go back to sleep, so I figured I'd just start broadcasting, especially for a cab. Because that special girl wants to see me live. Alright, so here we are. I wanted to see if I could take Therese out for another date.
So what are we to do with you, Henry?
How did things work out with the job I arranged?
You did what I asked of you, but it wasn't enough.
What happened?
Vincent killed himself.
Uh-oh. Why did Vincent kill himself? I gave him the best paying job.
Matthew and Fritz send their regards.
They survived. My God, I'm glad. They helped me out a lot. And where did you see them?
In Sasau. I bumped into them in front of the tavern. Where else?
And how are they doing?
They're doing fine. The monks brought them back to health. But they don't have work, and they're in debt. You wouldn't happen to know of any jobs going for two lazy carpenters?
Not here. And I think it will be the same in all of Ratai. It's overcrowded with refugees and they're all looking for work.
That's bad. Those two need work badly. To keep them out of mischief. You know what they're like.
I do indeed. Try the mills in the smaller hamlets. The miller in the Dechko is old. Maybe he could use some strong hands.
I will. Thanks. I've brought you something.
What? Oh, come on.
I must have dropped it somewhere.
Probably wasn't the best idea anyway.
Fancy doing something again?
I'd love to, Henry, but not just now. Come and see me in a couple of days. You've got to let a girl catch her breath now and then.
Never! I'll never let her come up for air. Let her head continue to spin with thoughts of Henry. And, sorry, Kev, didn't know it was that early for you. But, see, so it's, yeah, 0140 for you. Interesting, yeah, because it's 0843 for me right now, so, yeah. Got one more day to go before it's technically July 4th for me, so. Oh, wait, going the wrong way. Carpentry jobs, the other direction. Don't you mean a keb? Welcome from the world of tomorrow! So, yeah. I guess if I was to, since my former job was IT, I'd say my brain is still booting. Or it's still shaking off sleep mode. I mean, after I got off last night, I did a whole lot of plant watering. And that took me roughly 2 hours to complete, so not a huge fan of watering plants. Mostly because I do more plant killing than I do plant caring for. And it's all because I'm house sitting right now, so. Oh wait, job's over here. Oh, chickens! Wish they had turkeys in this game.
Bread alone, but he can't live without it either.
You've been working at the mill for a while now, haven't you?
Pretty long. Why'd you ask?
I heard there's a possibility of finding work here for 2 talented carpenters.
That depends on how talented they are.
I'd say they're talented enough.
We'll soon see. But go talk to the miller about it, all right?
Of course. Is the miller very strict?
The miller isn't, but his foreman doesn't give the workers anything for free, besides kicks and insults.
Well, hopefully that won't happen. They're good men.
I'll be happy if that's true. Goodbye.
Well, they're good enough men. Am I gonna punch their feathers off again? Nah, I got plenty of meat on me, but here. Punched clean.
And I'm not the brightest star in the sky.
That's a clever way of putting it.
G'day, Henry.
God save Henry.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
What's happening around here?
Ah, you know how it is. Always something. Now I think of it. I've not seen Cunhutta here for some time. The local herb woman. She always comes here once a week for a tankard of ale. But she ain't turned up recently. I hope nothing's happened to her. And by the way, especially at the mill, not a week goes by without some ruckus there. But I'm wise to them troublemakers. Whenever they're planning some mischief, they're always huddled there in the corner, hatching their plots. Like yesterday, for instance. And there's more. Like Vatsek has started an archery contest here. If you want to try your luck at winning a few groschen, you should go and see him. God be with you.
So, Kaizan, great to see you here. Sorry if it seems like my microphone is a smidge muted
True
more,
enough.
but I'm doing great. How's your day treating you? Come on, where's the miller?
What was that noise?
I'd agree, Kev. If only defeathering chickens and turkeys and all forms of fowl worked that way. I think it's kind of funny though that the game gives the dialogue a smidge early for certain folks. I would agree. The hardest thing is getting buckshot out of a duck. Yes, I have. I've honestly seen a vegan hunt. Mostly for cabbage, but just go to the local farmer's market. You'll see plenty of them. Hunting for the best deals. Right. I sold my spurs. I forgot about that.
Thank you. No, she's not from round here. She don't live in the village. Maybe up at the mill or with the charcoal burners. Christ, no good will come of that.
What's going on? What's that?
Watch where you're going.
Is it too late in the evening or something? What time is it? Oh! It's late in the evening, that's why. Okay.
We've already got all the wild woodland women at home.
If only. It took me 2 bloody days to dig it out.
The best of health.
Well, since I can't find the miller, this would have been great to actually start the morning on me actually finding the miller. But, oh well. He used to have to chase down the ducks because he'd probably he'd wing them and then have to go after them.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Good morning, Hijinks. Great to see you, buddy. Well, of course.
God be
You can't
with
leave
you,
a
Henry.
half-injured animal running around. Very inhumane.
Is there anything I can do for you?
As it happens, there is. Drahomira, a widow from Ledechko, requested my services. But it's a long way on foot, and me with my back in such dreadful pain. I simply can't face the journey.
All the way from Ledechko? What, they don't have a herbalist there?
They do, but she didn't want a local. She's a rich widow, inherited a butcher's shop. You know how folks like to gossip, especially about anyone who's better off than them. Do you know anything at all about exorcisms?
Exorcisms?
You know, banishing ghosts, smudging, spells.
A haunted butcher shop? All in a day's work for me.
It's not a task to be undertaken lightly. This is a real ghost, the spirit of a dead man who hasn't found peace. In order to banish him from the world of the living, you'll need to do a few things.
Slit a black cock's neck on the poor soul's grave?
What a despicable thought! No. Do you know what smudging is? You'll need 10 poppies and some flowers from the deceased grave. Once you have all that, bring it to the house that's being haunted. Light it on fire, and the smoke will purge the place of any unwanted spirits.
Sounds like fun. I'll help you.
It's no game. It's a very serious matter. Drahomira was terrified, and these aren't forces to be meddled with lightly.
Fine. Is there anything else I should know?
That's a question for Drahomira. You'll find her in her cottage on the very edge of Ledechko. God be with you.
Actually, there is one thing that has been bothering me. I haven't seen a single grizzly bear. Well, not a grizzly bear, but just a bear in general. I mean, you'd think that there would be some type of predator in these woods. Like even a wolf. Interesting. I guess that just tells folks that the water's still running for this area. But yeah, hijinks. When did Kingdom Come become the Witcher? Well, this has actually been a quest in here for quite some time. So now I just gotta talk to the butcher and find out where the guy's buried. Perhaps we'll see a ghost.
The herbalist Kunhuta sent me. I'm here because of the ghost.
You don't look like you know a thing about ghosts. Why didn't she come herself? Why did she send someone so young instead? Do you know anything at all about exorcisms?
Alright, so I think I know this. You're supposed to flower them with pure and unadulterated confidence. That's it.
She was in too much pain to make the journey. But you can trust me. I know what I'm doing.
You'd better. Well, get to work then.
There's a few things I need to know first.
I'd rather you just got on with it. But I don't suppose I've got any choice. So ask.
What exactly's been going on?
It happens at night. Every night now an apparition comes to me and I can't get a wink of sleep. I can't take it anymore.
Whose ghost is it?
His name was Alois and he had a farm not far from Ledechko. A few years ago, his farmhouse burned down with him in it.
I've heard that people who die such horrible deaths seldom rest in peace. Why do you think he chose you of all people?
How am I supposed to know? Maybe because we're neighbours. We grew up together as children.
I suppose that makes sense. Where is Alois buried? For the exorcism, I'll need flowers from his grave.
He's laid to rest in the Sasau cemetery by the wall. His grave is a bit overgrown with vines. I've been there a few times for a visit. The first day he appeared, I prayed at his grave, but he came again just the same.
I know everything I need to know.
Then for God's sake, perform the ritual as soon as possible. Take care.
Kev, I don't know why we can see through her, but somebody, I don't know, the character designer, whoever it is, Or actually, maybe the texture artists. I probably need to get in touch with them. And probably need to let them know that they need to do a little bit more touch-up. Alright, let's get this. Restless spirit. Pluck the flower from the grave. Let's get to the grave. Actually, let's do this.
Yeah.
Getting sick and tired of the fog of war, so we're just gonna go ahead and manually right out there. We're not gonna quick travel. And I'm not trying to injure the horse. This is my prized horse right here. I like this horse. Wait, did I go in the wrong spot? Yeah, I did. Where am I? Oh, I took a wrong turn. That's why. There's the road. These little tiny roads are teeny tiny. So dark you can barely see the road.
Yeah.
Looks like she was in a fat suit. I would agree, she did look like it. But sometimes accidents like that happen with some of these games. I mean, texture modeling isn't exactly an exact science. I mean, as you can already tell, there's been a few times where I've just kind of wished that whoever was doing the layering system would have just kind of erased some of the layers of clothing over certain other textures, so that way the top layer would always stay dominant. But because there's not exactly much in the way of clothing physics, it's a little bit challenging. I mean, I'm no texture artist. I'm the farthest thing from an artist. It's just that my observations are one thing. Yeah, and I'd probably say it's the texture artist didn't have enough time to fully weed it out. So, but that's part of the reason why they have an entire GitHub page for the list of all the errors. So. Did I already pluck the flower? Oh, so I did. Okay, cool. I got the cemetery flower. I mean, if anyone happens to go into this saying, you know, all games should be perfect before they're released, well, then we'd probably have another Star Citizen on our hands. I mean, originally that game title was supposed to have been released already, but it's like its full release for the storyline, which was supposed to be a military campaign, was supposed to already be released. But it looks like we're still waiting for them to finalize the game engine and all the additionals to be included into that. So, and I know personally I'm going to have to actually wait until I can actually get another video card just for the computer rig that I'm currently playing on can actually handle the pretty much all the video processing that's required for that game. I mean, it almost requires 2 video cards just to play the game. I'll have to probably talk to one of my other local fellow brother broadcasters, my space bro, who's actually rated me when I was playing Wildlands. So I'll have to probably poke him and find out what his rig configurations are just to play the game. So. Oh, I'd agree. All games should be playable and fun. Why did I slow to a crawl?
Yeah.
Alright, hooray, Henry's gonna finally get full 8 hours of sleep. He's getting more sleep than I did. Actually, Hijinks, for playing Star Citizen, I already lowered the video settings down as low as I could go, and I still get texture clipping and object collisions that are completely unexpected. Like, I've even had a ship just suddenly appear and then suddenly skyrocket off because of collision physics.
How are you, Henry?
Welcome, Henry. Ah! Hey!
Well, quit occupying space and time with my horse's ass! Jeez. If you're gonna complain about me hitting you with a horse, don't occupy the same space and time of it. I'll park my horse right here. In the I guess I was cursed? It's a good thing I slept. Fell to my death getting off my horse.
Yeah. God save you, Henry.
Did I kill myself on the roofing?
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
I'm back with the incense. Can we begin?
Good. Let's go to the cross in the bedroom. Well, what are you waiting for?
I feel a bit out of my depth. This is my first time.
Now you tell me. Well, get started. You've got the flowers, so it has to work.
Well, here goes. Pater noster quiest incarnis sanctificator omen tuum.
Are you sure you're saying that right?
Shh! We mustn't be interrupted. In nominate parties et filiis et spirits etc. In the name of Jesus Christ, leave and never return. In the name of the Holy Spirit, may you find peace in the kingdom of God in the highest. Glory be to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. O Lord, may he rest in eternal peace, and may eternal light guide his way. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Please God, I can finally sleep in peace at night. Come by tomorrow to see if it worked.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can find the miller and get those two rascals a job. Wait, where'd the tree and the bush go?
Greetings, good night. How may I serve you?
Teresa, the millmaid, sent me. She said you could use some help.
Some extra pairs of hands would be useful. What do you have in mind?
My friends, two survivors of Scalets, are looking for work.
And why should I take them?
They're experienced carpenters.
Why not? Carpenters would be helpful. There's a lot of work here at the mill, and I'm not as spry as I used to be. Thomas, my foreman, tries his best, but he ain't up to that kind of work. But they aren't idlers and drunks, are they? I only take in people who are willing to do hard, honest work.
I'm from Scalets, and I know them both personally. They worked in the royal mines, and their master couldn't praise them highly enough.
In the Scalets mines? That's skillful work. I'll be glad to talk to them. Tell them I'll give them a chance. We'll talk about pay and a roof over their heads when they get here.
God be with you.
I wonder what Teresa's doing now. I could stop by and see her again. I enjoyed it last time. Yeah.
Woohoo! Wine and dine the fine lady.
Welcome, Henry.
What do you mean you couldn't resist? For me, it's saying it's a broken link. But I'll have to look at it later. I'm assuming it's the clip of me falling off the horse and dying. That's okay.
You can clip it to your heart's delight.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you tidy yourself up a bit?
Fine. I'll take a bath in front of her.
What are you doing?
I've brought you something.
Thank you. But I'm not quite sure what to do with it.
Well, if something bad happened to you again, it could come in handy.
I see. Well, that's a kind thought. But I'm not sure it would do much good against those 3 big men.
Don't you want to do something together again?
I can't now. Come back in the evening, will you?
Really, you're calling it karma because the other character was occupying space and time with my horse? Oh well.
Yeah.
Makes sense to hijinks. Very well. Who knows, a cab? It might go viral. Nah, nothing goes viral for bugs. Are you kidding me? They just killed my horse? I know how to take a hit. That I don't. Alright, where's the bastard that killed my horse? Apparently my horse went down from a single hit. That's not the guy that attacked my horse, but the guy was wearing green. My poor horse. Wait, where'd my horse go? It's better! Yay!
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm betting this guy ran up this way. Oh. Well, let's stop that guy. The horse must now be named Horsey Trotter. Although I should probably actually repair all my gear. Yeah, use the percumin dustbin. I can eat anything without getting food poisoning.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the horse tack. What horse tack? And great to see you, Libido Grumbly. Alright, where's Simon and Fitz?
How come you're wearing such fine armor? Is there a joust happening?
I just repaired everything.
Good luck then.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
The miller and Ledechko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. I couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks, Henry. Only...
What?
The reward we talked about, well, we haven't got 2 groschen to rub together.
Why did I even bother with you pair of parasites? I risked my good name to find work for the both of you.
And we'll pay you. As soon as we have anything to pay you with. Stop by and visit us in a week. We'll pay you back as soon as we get our first wage. See you later. Hey!
Interesting. Very interesting. I learned something new about horses. Although, granted, as we all know, a cab would like to actually wish this worked in real life. So...
Welcome, Henry. God save you, good knight. What can I do for you? Good luck.
So if you need to get some sleep, a cab, don't let me keep you. Thank you very much for stopping by if you do decide to go to bed. It's okay. I'll still be here. I'm planning on broadcasts after my doctor's appointment today anyways, so I'm going to be trucking along. Hopefully with more American Truck Sim today. Because I don't believe I'm going to get the DLC early access from the developer today, so... For this game, so... It's probably going to be, like, technically... the 6th of July for you, for me to actually be playing the DLC for this. Wait, I'm going in the wrong direction. I need to go this direction. Okie dokie. You get some decent sleep there, Keb. Right, I forgot I need to weed a garden. Shove those little furry felines outside of your room. Let them just continue to meow outside of the door. Oh, right. I inadvertently plucked all the mint. I forgot about that. Alright, well, let's see how pissed he's gonna get, because I've never accidentally goofed this bad.
It's done.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
I may have picked a couple of the other plants by mistake.
If it's only a couple, there's no harm done. I'm going to check with my own eyes.
Farewell.
Okay. Hey, at least I'm being honest with a monk. Wait, he's walking out with forgot what the heck that thing's called. Used for grinding herbs. I think he's going to try to attack me with it. Pestle, thank you, Libido. Mortar and pestle, thanks. That's how early in the morning it is for me to be awake. Alright, let's see how badly he reacts to this. Because mint is not easy to grow.
Were you satisfied with my weeding?
You said it was finished, but I took a look at it. Is that what you call a finished job? Off you go. I'd better do it myself. Good luck to you.
What? But there isn't a single weed here. I don't see a single weed. Nor a single dandelion. Wait, how could I fail this? This field has absolutely nothing on it.
Yeah.
I hope I can be of help to you tonight.
Whose house is this?
It's our local custodians. The most esteemed Sir Sebastian, Baron von Berg.
You don't seem to think very much of him.
Well, of course I do. A man with a nose so stuck up that it acts as a rain funnel can't be all bad.
What does the custodian do anyway?
Well, he's meant to look after the local community and keep the peace.
But
in fact, he seems more interested in robbing everyone blind.
I'm much obliged.
Don't mention it.
You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau, in such a holy place, filled with knowledge?
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books, they don't want to talk to you, and when I wanted to look at the remains of St. Procopius at least, they ran me off. Me! Like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery if I can't even do that?
Well, they say there's not much left of poor Procopius.
What's that got to do with anything?
I'm not blaming you. It's just that only monks have access to the reliquary in the crypt. Folk were even taking relics away from St. Procopia's cave for protection before. Now no one's allowed in there.
I know, but I'd never dream of doing that. I just wanted to touch them for luck.
Maybe I could help you.
How? You're not planning some mischief, are you?
No, not at all. I was going to bring you something from the cave under the monastery where he spent his time. You can get in there, you could touch it for luck, and then I'd return it.
Oh, now. You do that for me?
Of course.
Then I'd be very grateful to you. Good luck to you.
Oh, yeah, Grumbly, yeah, definitely. Mint juleps. I could probably wet my whistle with maybe a julep or two. And, Keb, what do you mean? Your flatmates were holding on to a parcel of yours? How dare they? Keeping something from you. Scandalous. Yep, that dog heard it. Run away! Oh, wait, I could climb here. Wait, what? Your hair? Like hair care products or your actual hair?
What was that noise?
What?
Ah. You could always throw dreadlocks. Alright. I got on too much armor, so I'm gonna put all this to the side. You have rainbow braids? Wow.
Just as I thought. There aren't any remains here. Looks ordinary. A bit too ordinary.
So glad I got all the right perks, especially for modifying my armor.
I've got a bowl for you from the cave of St. Procopius.
A bowl? I was expecting something a little different.
Behold!
Ah! Is it really from St. Procopius?
Yes, from his cave. A truly astonishing place. This surely has miraculous powers.
You're right. My God, you're right. Such holiness. I'm in your debt, Henry. How can I repay you?
Thanks, but I don't want anything. I was glad to help.
Truly? Well, thank you.
My pleasure.
And Henry,
Yes?
I just wanted to touch it for luck. If you took something you shouldn't have, I expect you'll put it back. See you later.
I plan to put it back. The same way I... Well, actually, probably not the exact same way I came in. I'm planning to put it back the exact same way I left. Plus, it's amazing. Like a giant jingly ball. Just trying to, What the heck? I need to put this away. Tried to put the bowl away. Oh, come on. I just saw the use command. Why can't I? Maybe I gotta reset. Or sleep or something. This is not fair! Actually, I'm gonna leave that open. What I should do is try to get my lockpicking skills up. That's what I should do. Alright, let's see here. I gotta look fancy. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna be good. Where's water? There is water. Alright. I need to get my goodies off the horse. Oh crap! I just took that off the horse. Here we go. And now to wash. Okie dokie. Nighty nighty, kid. Laters. Also, Akeb, before you completely go, I read that similar to what was it, Mindy from the Pinky and the Brain cartoon series or the Animaniacs. How'd it go? It was like, okay, love you, lady. Bye bye. Okay, love you. Bye bye. Anyways, good night.
Hey, Henry's come to see us. Take care.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I'm helping at the infirmary now, and I came to...
Ah, and how is Johanka? Do you know her well?
Yes, I do.
Good, good. Does she ever talk about me?
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from Skalitz. They need blankets, food...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot comes back, he can't get anything.
And why should that interest me?
Seriously, I cannot speechcraft my way out of this.
Because I'll pay you.
For supplies? But of course. That will be...
Oh, come off it. You get your supplies from the monastery for free. No one will bat an eyelid if you ask for more. Blankets can get chewed up by mice. Food can go off. Satisfied?
It'll take more than that to persuade me. Yes, these things happen, certainly. And as long as the monastery needs my protection, they'll have to put up with it. Bye.
Wait, bowl's in my hand. What the? Why? I'm confused. Why is the bowl in my hands? Ooh, wait, I have an idea. There we go. That cleared out the bowl. Maybe now I can return it.
What was that?
Nope, not at all.
Hey, who's that?
Me. Okay, that is completely unexpected to get stuck there in the door. Developers, I call shenanigans! Can't return the frickin' bowl.
Greetings, Henry.
How are the sick and wounded faring? I don't think there's anything more I can do for them.
You did what you could. Truly. I don't know what I would have done without you. You saved a lot of lives. Goodbye.
Alright, that completes that quest. Restless Spirit and Courtship. Yep. Oh? Huh. Nothing hit on Streamlabs. Somebody did a thingy, and it didn't populate yet. Oh well. Thank you to whomever! Ah! Thank you so much for the follow! SWAT Army. Looks like he's still staring at me and judging me. SWAT Army, welcome to the broadcast. Hopefully you're having a fantastic and fabulous, looking at the time, it's still morning. Well, for me, this is a lot earlier than I normally would be broadcasting. I inadvertently set my phone down on my set alarm button, so I'm actually up 3 hours earlier than I wanted to be, so... So, for the most part, I make you do of the inconvenient time window. Chances to entertain people, and also complete up some gameplay from last night. Wait, is it early morning in the game? No, it's late evening. Okay. Also, I guess I could just look in the direction of the west. As sure as the sun rises in the west and sets in the east.
Are you serious?
I'm just standing here.
Goodbye.
Jesus!
Why is everyone walking into me? Why is everyone always picking on me? Oh, right, I need to speak with the armor.
Do you want something?
What is this? Oh, armor smith. Perfect.
Good day, Henry. God grant you health. How may I help you?
Ah, you just got done with the first big battle. Congratulations. This is my 4th playthrough.
I was sent by Cornelius and King Charles.
I see.
Good luck then.
So yeah, if you need help with something, just ask. I'll try and help out if I can. Most of my knowledge is based off of previous playthroughs. Vambraces. Riveted vambraces. Would increase my charisma. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I'll buy me a pair of riveted arm pauldrons. Oh, wait, I guess it helps if I actually buy it. Actually, the swords are kind of a little bit based off of your playstyle or your ability to handle the actual fighting styles and techniques. So you can say what's better and what's not better, but it's gonna vary. For example, if you're looking for something to actually handle with your current skill set, then that's one thing. But if you're looking for something else to match what you can possibly do, that's a whole different ballgame. For example, if you're able to hold out, if you're able to actually to do combo attacks, then something that can actually withstand for strikes or slashes is going to actually be based off of those combo strikes that you currently have unlocked. Yeah, actually, that's primarily what I use is the bow as well. So, as far as weapons go, I can say I can use a shield like the best, like the next of them. So, actually, I'm gonna just sell everything I know I cannot personally repair. Like, if you actually struggled with actually doing the first big battle, like actually doing the preliminary scouting, after that you'd want to try and make sure you have some pretty decent sneak armor or outfit for you to actually sneak in. Now, as for me, I try to pre-build my character based off of me just losing the armor pieces that I don't need right before I go scouting or sneaking off into certain locations. Well, I did need spurs, but I don't want cumin spurs. Alright, so we're getting riveted pauldrons. I wonder if I should find chassis riveted. No, it won't do me a whole lot of good. Anyways, besides I currently have, what is it? What do I currently have it on? Oh, I already have riveted decorated, so that works out anyways. So it'd match. Yes, cumin, yes. C-U-M-A-N. But yeah, don't worry, I understand. Yeah, that's actually the easiest way to actually go through and scout. My originally very first time, I would actually try and sneak smack in the middle of it, and then I raised all hell, and then rushed, and ended up getting the cutscene. And then I was like, he walks by so casually. How is he able to walk by casually? And then I finally realized, oh, there's cumin armor. Cool. And so I mistakenly screwed up the whole part, even for this fourth run through. Yeah, I oops.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it.
What do you say to this?
You're a right pinch purse. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Yay, I got more money. Plus, I'd even recommend a list of mods. Oh, I forgot to grab a shield. Master Ota, give unto me a shield. These look all sassow. Yeah, I'll get this shield. This one should actually be pretty good. Whereas these smaller ones, they're almost like kite shields, but I really wish I could just get rid of them all. Took 3 headshots. Interesting. So it actually took me two shots to the head for him. So then again, I didn't do like a half draw for the fire. So plus, I actually used poison tipped arrows for the boss. Actually, yeah, better piercing arrow tips. So when you take on the boss. Oh crap! My saddle's busted. Here, let's just go ahead and repair the horse gear while we can. Oh, it wasn't armor, it was blacksmithing, wasn't it? Crap. Alright, Cobbler. No, tailor. See if the tailor can fix the saddle. So where's the tailor? No, that's an all-around merchant. There we go. Here's the tailor.
God be with you, Henry.
Oh, there he is. Come on, come on. You don't know how to get poison. Oh my. It's quite simple, actually. Here, once I get done here, see if I can find an apothecary station and show you.
See you later.
Darn it, you cannot repair that saddle. Alright, I need to find a cobbler. Cobbler should be on the other side of the church. Sorry, trying to get all my stuff repaired before nighttime is kind of a bit of a hassle.
God save you, good night. What can I do for you? God be with you.
There we go, yeah. Yikes, 100. Well. Alright, that repairs the horse. Alright, let's fix up the horse. And... Still want to try and return that frickin' bowl. But I don't think I can. Alright, there we go. Now we got the horse all fixed up. Let's go find an apothecary station. best place to look is... Let's see. No. I forgot what's there, so we'll go check that out. There's not going to be one there at the baths, I know that. There's one at the monastery, that much I'm aware of, but that's kind of off limits for right now.
Yeah.
I may have to go back to Rat Eye, because I know there's an apothecary station open to me there, so... Oh, butcher. Okay. Yeah, not exactly going to be an apothecary there.
How are you, Edward?
I'm glad you stopped by.
Wait, I washed myself in the bathhouse proprietary? Never mind.
I'd like to order something here.
So what are you interested in?
A bit of everything. Heal my wounds, have a proper bath. Oh, and my garments are in need of laundering.
But of course. Money first, though.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Take care.
Guess the butcher has an activity for me. Alright, so let's check out the monastery. There's a herbalist in the monastery. Oh, right! Right. That's... okay. Forgot, there is an apothecary workbench on the exterior of the monastery. That's what I forgot. Ooh, new perk point. Yay! Skill point. There we go.
Yeah.
God save you, good night. What can I do?
Have you got a bed for the night?
Certainly.
Oh,
How
wait.
long?
I don't have the money anymore.
How about if I pay you for several nights?
Sure, but let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
Yeah, I only got 19.
That's too much. I'll have to think it over.
Suit yourself.
Going with heavy armor is actually a pretty decent option and a selection to go with anyways, so... mostly because anytime you have to run into combat, you have no idea what you're up against.
Yeah.
But you can also get a light armor perk, which comes in handy too, so if you have to sneak about, you are already preset.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sleep in order to get better lighting. Because, as we all know, it is damn near impossible to see anything at night. And I'm not going to waste a night eye potion just to just to see at night. Yep, the for sneaking, once you get the stealth kill perk, can come in handy. But when you happen to take out an entire bandit camp, it's easy to, stealth kill folks. But once they happen to be aware, you don't get very far for long. Okay, so I know this looks like complete gibberish. Henry hasn't learned to read yet. In this playthrough, he hasn't. Let's see. So if you happen to be dyslexic, you can definitely read this. So here we are. Here's poison. So for poison, what we need is 2 herb paris and 1 thistle with oil. Oh, no, wait, not oil. Yeah, it's oil. Okay. So, an herb paris is actually found in, near Ratai, near the creeks, like, between the actual castle and the, well, it's where the executioner lives, so it's in the forest area there. So you can actually find a lot of herb paris in that location. So, for the most part, let's start here. So let's throw in a little bit of thistle. And a whole bunch of herb paris. And then, for this, you don't really have to cook unless you truly want to fully roleplay it. Because in this, you can just straight up add the concoctions to the pot and then add it, and then just straight up do this, and that way you completely bypass everything else. Hey Armin, great to see you, buddy. So there you go. That's quick as you please poison. So 2 herb paris, 1 thistle, add oil, and boom, you're done. Actually, after you grab a file and pour it from the cauldron. So, with that, actually, I need to grab those arrows off my horse. Where was it? Better piercing. There it is. And make the poison onto that. Oh! I made 3. I don't remember making 3. Oh. But the good news is, when you put the poison on your arrows, they, well, pretty much the arrows, you can keep on reusing them until they break. So, but as for me, I'm just gonna keep those as is for right now. Put the wounding back on the horse.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to repair all these weapons, sell them to a blacksmith. You're welcome, SWAT. Basically, poison can come in handy, especially when you need to take out bandit camps. So if you can sneak in and put it in their food pots without them even noticing, that usually works out pretty good, because then you could just wait till the next day on the outskirts and then watch all of them poison themselves. I prefer the cumin bows. They don't really require as much agility and strength as some, and they happen to tend to fly true a little bit better than any of the others. So, actually here, let me go ahead and just show this real quick. Where's... let me see if I can find that one off the horse. So basically, you can get the same power out of this cumin bow here. Requires minimum strength of 10, minimum agility 6, and it's the exact same of the current bow that I currently have right now, which is 10 and 7, but it has less power, which is 62. So it can still take down, and it's the standard hunting bow. So, but stats-wise, I prefer the cumin bows. So, because you can actually get, you know, a little bit better range out of them, and they actually tend to fly a little bit straighter, in my opinion. Now, you can get lucky. Now, if you happen to remember from the beginning in the tutorial where you're actually having the archery contest versus you and Capon, if you happen to beat him, you can get his bow, and his bow is actually a pretty decent starter weapon that you can actually unlock. Oh, your aim's all over the place. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, if I had a archery range, I'd actually show you. Well, actually, we could probably head into Ledechko anyways, so there's an archery range there.
God be with you, Henry. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So, right here, you can see that it's a little bit different. So, and this is me using long arrows, so it flies a little bit more true, and it's a little bit more straight. So that's the cumin bow. Actually, here I'm gonna, since I got so many different arrows, I'll actually show you the difference between them. Let's go with. Oh my goodness, my allergies! I forgot to take my allergy medication this morning. Hold on. There we go, and let's see here. We need Keepon's hunting bow. Ooh, and ordinary arrows as well. Now, granted, this is going to be a little bit funny because arrows do happen to make a world of difference for your actual use. So, just bear that in mind. So those were long distance arrows. I'll use tournament and capon's bow. So if you ended up getting lucky for the capon bow.
Henry, put that weapon away. Henry, put that weapon.
So as you can see, Dark Arrow is the tournament arrows. So it's a little bit all over the place, but it's a great little starter bow. Then compared to the starter bow, let me show... This is one of the goodest rated hunting bows. So as you can see, roughly about the exact same, even though that wasn't a full draw. You know, they still kind of work out the same. But I still prefer the cumin bows because A, the recurve on them is just so much better, and you don't really need as high agility to make use of them. So once you happen to get done with the first battle, you just wanted to go through and just start looting all the cumins you came across. And you can just make do with that. And hunting arrows, only use those for when you happen to go rabbit hunting. Because other than that, all those hunting arrows, all they're really good for is just drawing enemies. Or you could make use of them for lightly armored targets. Because, I mean, that's all it really does. So.
Greetings, good night. How may I serve you? Good luck, then.
Actually, I think he's supposed to give us something good, too. But anywho, I'm actually going to put all this stuff back on the horse. So I try to keep everything, just to make do with. And then if you ever want to get your archery skill up, this is the archer you want to speak to.
I noticed the targets. Are you an archer by any chance?
I notice you're asking questions. Are you the Inquisition by any chance?
No, I'm Henry, of Scalitz.
From Scalitz? I'm Vatek, from here. Why are you so curious about the targets?
It's just that I sometimes try my hand at archery too.
Try your hand, do you? I know plenty who do. When you can score as high as me at chumps, then I might be impressed.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Never played chumps? And you call yourself an archer? All right, Henry, listen up. Chumps is a game for real archers. It tests your strength, stamina, and accuracy. And it can be a nice little earner. Unless you're, well, a chump.
So what exactly is it?
I'll tell you. A bunch of logs are floated down the river. Then you count to 20, and the archers run along the banks after the logs. At the end of the course, someone collects all the logs and counts the strikes. Whoever has the most, always meaning me, wins the bout. Each archer has 20 arrows with their own colored fletching, and the contest ends when the last log floats through the finish line.
Sounds like good fun.
Fun? My friend, it will bring you out in a proper sweat, and you'll be well pleased to hit just 1 or 2 blocks. So how about it then? Fancy a bout? You'll need your own bow, but I'll supply the arrows with colored fletching.
Absolutely.
Come on, then. Ah, 1 more chump. Excellent. Now you have to bet at least 10 groschen, 50 at most. There'll be 3 archers competing at the time. The winner gets triple his wager, and the second gets his coin back. So how much will you bet?
Oh, I don't want to lose the shirt off my back. I'd best be careful.
That's the betting over with. Now here are your arrows. God be with you.
Alright. Hold on. I need to get rid of all this extra dead weight.
You've no chance against me, amateurs. I've got this. Easy.
Another on target.
Damn, missed.
Bloody hell, the wind took it.
Almost had it. Let's see you beat that. Almost had it.
Oops! I almost jumped right in front of his arrow.
God save you, Henry.
Hit.
There we go, that's the end of the tournament for me, since I already got 10 arrows on the logs.
Damn, missed.
Time's up, folks. One last arrow, and that's it.
Ah, Zanks. No, I do not have the DLC just quite yet. But I am actually getting prepped for it, for the most part, so... Hey, look, mint. So anyways, that should probably actually help you get a jump start on actually getting some archery skill there as well, SWAT, so that way you can actually, you know, as you can tell, my hand was going left to right, so that's one additional way. So just basically doing jumps is a good way to actually get your character's skills up in archery and a little bit in vitality as well, so...
So, how did it go?
Well done, Henry. You've come first. It looks like you really do know what you're doing with a bow. You're still not up to my standard, mind you, but a pretty good effort. Here are your winnings. I hope you'll wager them on some chumps again. Good luck, then.
So, anyways, you can do the contest as many times as you want, though, SWAT.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Never! I'll never look where I'm going.
But anyways, Zanks, why do you ask? Did you happen to pre-order the DLC as well? Because I was kind of hoping that the developers would have given all of us Kickstarter backers early access to it or something like that. But I found out that anyone that actually has the Kickstarter doesn't get access to it. So it's a standalone, not a Kickstarter backer reward. So, you're welcome, SWAT. It's pretty fun. So if you enjoy archery as much as me, then that's definitely going to be the one thing you want to try to enjoy, or at least partake in. Although, come to think of it, I'm actually going to check something real quick.
So, did it work? Is your home free of the ghost?
Oh, you're here, are you? You're lucky I didn't have to get you myself. No, it didn't work. The spirit came just the same as before, and I didn't sleep a wink.
So you're saying I won't get my reward?
You get paid for results, my dear, and I haven't seen any yet. At least now I know that old wives' love doesn't help. Go and see Apothecary Coniash in Ratai. I hear he's familiar with all manner of magic.
Have you tried drinking a poppy decoction? I could prepare one for you.
Do you honestly think I haven't tried that? Well, I have, and it doesn't work.
Fine. I'll go and see the apothecary. Hopefully we'll come up with something that works.
Zanks, this is my 4th run, so I can't get enough of the game, actually, so...
Yeah.
Oh, right, I should probably sell all this extra gear.
God save you. What can I do for you?
See you later.
Alright, get rid of the cumin axe. We don't need that bow, we don't need that bow, and we don't need that sword, we don't need that sword, and we don't need the polearm. Actually, yeah, we don't need the polearm. Actually, do I have any other stuff I don't need? No, it looks like I got everything I need. Oh yeah, they fixed quite a few bugs, but you know, with every single bug fix, there's a few bugs to be found in the bug fixes. So, and they've done a fabulous job, and I've been trying to tell everyone. I mean, for a first-time release from Warhorse Studios, this is a knockout of the park, and this is actually something I would have actually enjoyed being a part of. You know, being in the game industry for the short period that I was in. So, and, I mean, me personally, I would say I would love to actually play this with a co-op buddy, just because, but as we all know, netcode is a pain in the butt to try and configure for, but I'm all about the co-op, and this game is just too good. Even though it's bug-riddled, but it's not exactly Bethesda bug-riddled. I mean, not exactly. I mean, granted, there are some broken quest bugs, some actual broken quests, such as helping out the lady's husband here in Ratai. Actually, while I'm here, I'm actually going to show SWAT where to find the Herb Paris, actually. Well, actually, the good news is, SWAT, that they are supposed to be coming up with an option for alternate play style, such as like a female role. And they did say that they would look into co-op, but they wouldn't promise or guarantee it. So they said they look into it, but they weren't really planning for co-op. Actually, I should probably apply some arrows before I get ambushed or something. Alright, so anyways, this is the best place to find some Herb Paris. Zanx, thank you so much for the follow. So, and then you can also find mint around this area, but these are the woods areas I'd actually recommend trying to get into, right here, just to find the Herb Paris. So, you can just wander right here into the woods, and boom, see these little flower petals right here. Mod support? There is mod support. I'm actually using a few mods right now. As you'll probably note, or if my bit jar or bit cup is actually blocking it, you'll actually see my current weight is kind of overexpressed. That's actually in me using a couple mods. I also have a few other mods as well for, but they don't exactly work anymore because they're horribly outdated now. But there's a few mods where you can actually do have merchants, buy stolen goods if you wanted to, inflate your life of crime. There's a couple mods out there where, actually I'm currently using one right now, which is I wanted to see more historical accuracy, such as all the AI actually hauling with spears. But for anybody that's, a huge fan of polearms, there's a Spearman's Delight, which I've currently endorsed on on the same site that uses Fallout, which is Nexus Mods.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, the one broken quest that I'm aware of that's been there ever since the release is you speak to one lady about her husband, and as soon as you happen to get into town, her husband's laid up. He's still right here. Basically, you need a... I never could talk to him, so... but this guy is supposed to be one of the other folks that's for a quest, so... If you've already played the game, you already know who I'm talking about. One lady, she's working because her husband's on his deathbed, and that's her husband there. So I can't speak to him for some odd reason, or do anything for him.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
Right, I'm here to speak with the apothecary. But yeah, actually, SWAT, if you want to, I'll actually try and share. I have a channel, an old channel on my Discord, basically showing all the mods I currently have for Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, on my personal
Do you know anything
Discord.
about getting rid of wandering souls?
The Restless Dead? I might know a bit about that. It depends who wants to know. I wouldn't want to be accused of heresy.
Oh, come now, Konyash. You helped me once before, so I'd like to ask you for something again.
Fine, you're right, Henry. I won't lie to you. I'm interested in occult teachings and a bit of alchemy. It's far more than just old wives' tales. I truly believe it's a science. So what exactly do you need?
To help a village woman from Ledechko. Her neighbor's ghost has been haunting her. He visits her every night.
You don't say. Now this is interesting. Revenant spectral beings, cursed souls from beyond the grave?
Yes, exactly. Her house is haunted.
To put it vulgarly, my lad, to put it vulgarly. But there are spells that can banish restless souls back to the realm of the beyond.
Now that's what I wanted to hear. And do you know the spells?
Well, I'd like to learn at least one. But the only book I know that contains them has been classified amongst the Libri Prohibiti.
I've no idea what that means.
The spell's written in a forbidden book. A book that's in Latin and kept under lock and key in the monastery. It's called Liber de Mortuis, Necronomiconos. Do you need to know any more?
Do you want me to steal the book?
If you want to get rid of that revenant, you have no other choice. When you bring me that book, we can cast the spell together, since you don't know Latin.
Fine. I'll bring the book.
You'll find it in the monastery library. But it won't be easy to get in. Truth be told, I don't know of anyone who is able to break in and out without getting into big trouble.
I'll try.
Okie dokie, Spotty. I guess I'll see you when you return, but be forewarned, I'm a variety broadcaster, so I'm always playing a different game. So if you need help with something, the best way to get help for me is usually through Discord. So basically, if you need any further assistance, just poke me on Discord, and I do what I can to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to try to pick up the lockpicking. Ooh, wait, I forgot. Is it late? Nope, it's not late enough. Alright, hopefully with enough times of practice on this easy one, should make it a little bit easier for me to get into the monastery. Alright, there we go. Alright, what does that put my lockpicking at? 4! Wow. What I really need to get is Silent Fiddler. Yeah, basically the way it works, Armin, is you have to place the lock right there on the pin and pray it fits into place. Okay, so it won't reset. Crap. I was hoping to use that to practice the whole time. So, shoot, where's... Hopefully that thing resets. Shoot, it will not reset. Crap. Well, Armin, you asked it at the wrong time, too. I was really hoping for that thing to actually stay locked, so that way I could repeatedly unlock it. But the key is you have to try and keep the lockpick on the actual pin itself, so if you move it too much, you end up breaking the lockpick.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. May the Lord watch over you.
You're actually here. I might be able to show you one more time. So basically, you just look around for where the pin is, and then as soon as you start to move, you have to move the actual cursor with the actual pin. So if you don't, then you end up breaking something, and then boom, you get access. So that's how it works.
Look at you, lover boy.
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
I can't now. Come back in the evening, will you?
And I've graciously provided it in the form of a clip, Armin, so feel free to go ahead and try your luck there too. Alright, hopefully if we wait till 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that should be enough time for her. For an insomniac, he sleeps really good.
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
I can't now. Come back in the evening, will you?
Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to see about changing up the haircut again. Shave and a haircut.
I'd like to order something here.
So what are you interested in?
No deal.
That looks hideous. Nope.
No deal. No deal.
Well, wish I could probably actually do longer hair, but oh well.
I'm interested in your services.
So, what are you interested in?
No.
No deal. I'd like that. Thank you.
But of course, money first, though.
She's robbing me! Oh.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are you willing to pay?
Are we agreed?
More.
You won't regret spending the money. I guarantee it.
God be with you.
Hooray! I'm a Peach Fuzz face again. Well, my character is. I'm not. I mean, clearly I'm not a Peach Fuzz.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be amazing if I was. Alright, looks like I got about maybe 1 more hour before I got to go, so hopefully enough time has been spent. Nope, probably not. We'll just kill a little bit more time. Let's see if we can wine and dine her at the local tavern.
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
That sounds wonderful. Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be in the evening. I want you to take me there.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
Well, I don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there.
I will, I promise.
Let's be going then.
Go to taverns a lot, do you?
Sometimes. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true. I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Skalitz that time.
Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
And that's where you go to woo wenches, is it?
Yeah, naturally. The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You lout.
There's no need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking. I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then. So, here we are. Should we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Is it all right?
It's excellent.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
What? What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh,
But really?
Yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never...
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
All right. No,
All right.
it's fine. All right. Oh, very nice. Not so bad. You've worn me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow and calf. Ah, that's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her. You'll pay for that, boy. Hey!
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella. I'm fine. Ow!
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
That tickles.
Baby.
So, you'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
Well, you should go in before Peshek starts fretting. Oh.
Okay, there we go. Wined and dined her. Alright, let's see if we can get the Necromonicon, I think it's what it's called. Where did I leave my horse? There's my horse!
Yeah!
Alright, oh. Woodland Garden. Okay. That'll come in handy next time. We'll check out, we'll check out what those two knuckleheads are up to later. For right now, we are going to try and see if we can complete the one quest that we have in front of us. Really? Failed checks multiple times? Alright, let's put on our nighttime sneaky armor. What's he doing? Alright, I guess I can't sneak in there. Let's try over here. This might be a smidge easier. Nope, that's very hard. Alright, let's try the other side then. So much of this is very hard. Alright, let's get Henry some food before his stomach gives away him in the dark.
What's going on there?
Alright, so before this goes completely tits up, I am just gonna save. Just because. Alright, so apparently I gotta try on easier locks. Yeah, I seriously gotta get up my lock-picking skills before I can actually even try those hard locks. Oh, what was I thinking? Ooh, picking flowers in the dark. Okay, even that lock's very hard. Let's see if we can find our way blindly to... Oh, here we go. Here's a door. Should be something in here. Oh, here we go. Wow, it's... When you know this game front to back after you played it 4 times, you know where some things are that you can actually lock picks for. Alright, we're not actually going to take anything from there. We're just picking locks to pick locks. Wait, do I have stolen goods on me? Because I might be in a world of hurt if I does. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Just stolen groschen. Actually, let's see if we can return that bowl now. Oh! Oh, I could so totally try to get into the monastery from here. Wait, I don't think I'd be able to make it though. I was half hoping for a key, but... Alright, well... Let's try our luck. Oh, they must be doing evening prayer, so I guess it's a good thing we can't break in that side. Okay, I'm running up. Oh, no, wait, it's morning prayer. Crap. Yeah, that would not have been successful at all. Yeah, I'm straight up gonna have to just keep picking locks all around town. Wait, does it mean I don't have a lockpick? I could have sworn I had some lockpicks. Oh, they're probably on the horse, that's why. Let's just hope this guy's not an early riser. Or a light sleeper.
Hey! Stop that! Christ, a thief! Guard! Come here, quick! There's a thief over there! Help! Arrest that thief!
What the hell was that?
I see a thief! Guard!
Hey, you! Oh!
Help! Arrest that thief!
You'll have to answer for your lawbreaking.
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Ah, shoot. Well, I was hoping to do this whole thing without being spotted. But... yeah. Well, shoot. Coffee Queen! Great to see you. Long time no see, and thank you so much for the resub. Let's see. Back to what I was originally trying to do, which was pick locks all around town. So, Coffee Queen, how have you been? Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, as for me, I getting an unusual sensation with my nose mostly, but hey, that's allergies. So, anyways, good to have you resubbed. Because, as you can see, the little doggo in the corner, that's actually letting only subscribers come up with the ideas for what the little doggo can react to, or what it says up on the Discord. Yep, it's it's so cutie. Plus, I like corgis and huskies, but I want the little corgi, so meet little Ein. I'm breaking and entering, and yet I'm washing myself in here. I'm getting out clean. I came in dirty, but I leave clean. Ooh, wait. I've got to see if I can actually return this bowl now. Since it bugged out earlier. I'll probably have to try it again once I launch the game again on Thursday then. Yeah, I can't put the bowl back. But yeah. Alright, so here's what we learned. We are not going to pick the lock on the chest upstairs. Only down below, only. I know it's hard to see anything, but... Ooh, wait. Okay, never mind. Alright, so we will just skedoodle out of here. Horse, where'd you come from? Oh, I whistled for you, but... Dear Lord. I guess my horse was being super stealthy with me.
Why are you waking me? Go away.
Hey, my God, I see someone stealing. There's a thief here.
Yeah.
We'll come back and check on them later.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, that's actually a bad idea. Just to let that lie as it is. Okay, there we go. Got one of those locks picked. I wonder if there's another lock in the mill house. Is there a chest? There it is. Okay, now let's go see Patrick.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a bit silly. I'm just running in, unlocking everything, and then running away. So I'm breaking, but I'm not entering. Ha ha ha. So, Queen, aside from the health problems, have you been able to relax and enjoy some games lately? Mostly Minecraft. Well, that's pretty interesting.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
What have you done? Did you kill her?
What are you trying to pin on me, you bastard? It was you!
I didn't kill anyone. The corpse was already lying there when I got here.
What are you doing here? Nearby a corpse. Nearby a murder.
I'm travelling the province in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Sir Radzig? Heavens! Begging your pardon. I didn't mean anything. All right. I suppose you're not the guilty one after all.
I'm glad you saw sense. And what exactly were you doing here, anyway?
What are you getting at?
You were looting the body right here on the road.
What of it? A corpse doesn't need possessions.
You're carrying the murder weapon.
You won't prove it's a murder weapon, but I prove I know how to use it.
It'll be easier for you if you confess.
All right, then. I did it. I didn't want to kill her. I just wanted to have a bit of fun. Then she pulled a knife on me. I took it off her. And this is how it ended. You don't have to tell anyone, you know. And you won't regret it.
Forget it. I won't be bribed.
God be with you.
Yeah.
There we go. We'll take everything. Since he's killing innocent women on the road.
Yeah.
Oh, poor lady. Well, let's take everything.
Yeah.
So you're playing new Skyblocks for Minecraft. Interesting. So I really don't follow Minecraft a whole lot, so sorry. Alright, let's see if we can wine and dine Teresa again. Especially after she gave Henry that peck on the cheek before the end of their date. Ah, Miller Peshek. I have things to sell
God
to you.
be with you.
What am I to do with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're, properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could, store them for you. And you'll get some coin for, taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Alrighty. Look for everything with a little red hand. Oh, there's one. I wonder if I can give that to Teresa instead. So, we'll do... Stolen from a monastery. The Sunday dress. Alright, let's see if we can give her a dress.
Go away, leave me alone.
Ooh, I can pick the lock. Yay, I skilled up. Oh, gosh darn it. I was hoping that thing would lock. But nope. Alright, let's see if she'll be awake in 2 hours. Then we can give her a dress.
Greetings, Henry.
How about another little outing with me?
You never give up, do you? That would be great. Only not just now. Come and see me in a day or two.
Oh, come on.
I've brought you something.
I think I just broke the game. I did. I just broke the game. Actually, that's a game-breaking bug. Hey, Warhorse Studios, if you're watching, I found a bug! Oh, wow. Well, anyways, actually, I just realized it is also time for me to wrap up because I do have a appointment here in about an hour that I have to get to. So, y'all that happen to be in chat, please stay in chat to receive your in-stream bonus points. Since this was an actual unusual time for those of y'all that still need to get Discord access, I believe I've been live for what? Roughly 3, maybe 4 hours? 3 hours. 3-ish hours. I'll give y'all a full full 4 hours worth, so those of y'all that want Discord access can get it. But nonetheless, this was more of an impromptu anyway, so those of you that are watching this after one of my other broadcasts, probably going, what the hell, when was this? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, ended up waking up earlier than I expected, but nonetheless, thank you again for tuning in, and you all have a fabulous day. I'll be back in probably about 2 hours, or 3-ish hours maybe, for the continuing broadcast of American Truck Sim for the Mudden event. But anywho, take care, and you all have a fabulous day.